Hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Milan and today I'm going to be making custom Itachi sneakers. Okay, so before we start, I wanted to do a little background, a little bit of a small story. So my friend's birthday is coming up on April 21st and I wanted to give them a gift, but I wasn't exactly sure what, but for some reason in my mind, I was like, oh, I'll just give them some sneakers. First off, I just want to say that if I am saying anything wrong, please do not bully me and do not come at me. But I really wanted to do something special for the birthday because I love giving gifts to people. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so Itachi is his favorite character in Naruto. And yeah, I don't know why, but I just decided I was gonna give him sneakers. I looked online and a lot of them were around like $500 for custom sneakers, and although I respect that, I understand the grind. I mean, that's a good price for custom things. I could not just drop like $500 like that. I am a broke college student, you know, can't do that. So I decided to go for a cheaper option and just do it myself. The only problem is I can't paint or draw, really do anything. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I've honestly been procrastinating this because I was so nervous about it that I literally need to do it today or else I'm not gonna get it done in time. The design I came up with is highly inspired by other videos that I saw on YouTube and just pictures. Is honestly completely simple because again, I am not an artist and it really only required me to buy 4 colors, which is really good for cost wise. As I'm starting this, it is currently 12, so who knows, I think it's literally gonna take all day. One side of the shoe just has Itachi on it. I love this because your girl really can't draw eyes or faces, but this doesn't require me to paint the whole face. He's kind of covered up with like his, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. And the other side is just some basic crows, because if you watch Naruto then you would know that Itachi crows kind of a thing. Also, my friend has a tattoo of like Itachi's crow on his shoulder, so I just thought it would be appropriate to do crows on the shoe. Before we start, I wanted to say that these brushes are from home, but I would definitely recommend investing into some good detailed brushes. To start, I'm taking the leather preparer into glazer and just applying that to the area that I am going to be painting with a cotton pad. Then I took some masking tape and I just put it on the rubber sole because I did not want to risk getting paint on the sole. And lastly, I would really recommend trying out the paint first to see if you even like it. Oh, okay. Wow, that is not a bad color. You can't even see it, but trust me, it's not a bad color. Since I'm a noob, I went ahead and I took a pencil and kind of just sketched out what I wanted to paint. However, I would not recommend doing this. I'll show you later on in the video what I ended up doing, but it's kind of hard if you mess up with the pencil. You obviously like can't really erase it that well. And I hesitated a little bit, but once you kind of get the hang of it, I guess you kind of just start painting, obviously. It's really nerve-wracking, but I mean, go big or go home. So for the skin, I realized that the play in the sand color was a little bit of like this weird tone, so I put some white and I mixed it together, and I feel like I kind of like the tone that it was. It's like this lighter color of it that kind of got rid of like that weird, I don't even know what it was. Okay, so this is the base of the face that I have so far, but it definitely needs some touch-ups. So for a little trick, I ended up just outlining everything that I was going to paint in white because I could always paint over that if I messed up, and I did this for all of the little face features as well just to make sure I liked it. So I'm definitely not done with this side, but I think I'm gonna make this go up a little because his face seems really long. It looks kind of funny. So I think I'm gonna like go up, so kind of cover his nose here and then do the nose there. I think that would look a lot better. And that is it for this side of the shoe. Moving on to the next side, I decided again that I was going to outline the crow in white first to make sure I liked it, and once I liked it in white, then I went over it again with black. Okay, so I just did the crows, except they're kind of small, honestly. Like, it looks okay, but also kind of small. So we're gonna go on my sister's iPad and color this Nike sign red to see if that might make it look better. I feel like I want to add more stuff to it because it is kind of plain, but I guess simple is nice. This wasn't a part of the original design that I wanted to do, but I felt like it was kind of plain, and I'm so happy that I decided to paint the Nike sign red. Okay, now let's do the back of the shoe. Okay, so it's basically like 8 p.m. now, so I've spent about like 8 hours painting, but I'm finally done, and now I'm gonna put the acrylic finisher on the parts that I painted. So the Angelus Brand recommends to do this because, well, obviously it's gonna set the paint. This paint is already pretty good on its own, which is why it's good to buy it if you're using it on shoes and stuff, because it will last. Like, it's not just gonna come off as soon as it rains. They say if you want it to last the lifetime of a shoe, then you should use the finisher. They have different finishers, but I chose the matte finisher. I binge watched a ton of their videos, and apparently they like use a heat gun to set the finisher on everything so that they can apply several layers. But I don't have a heat gun, so I'm using a hairdryer, and I hope it works. I'm just gonna brush this on. They recommend you use a spray gun, but like, let's be real here. Okay, I'm gonna pour it in this jar now. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. What? Wait, I have to go slow. I don't know why we acting like Picasso up in here. I think that I might have just done a lot at one time. Oh my gosh. This scares me so much, like brushing over it. Like it just does not feel good. So this is the original box that the shoes came in, and I decided that I would replace the tissue paper in there with some red tissue paper. I feel like this really brought out the theme of red that I tried to keep throughout the gift. This is one of my favorite things about gifts. I love having color themes. My dad made this like shipping box that fit perfectly for like everything I had, so I put that at the bottom of the box, and then I just crinkled some tissue paper and I put some little snacks there. I put some Pocky, 𝚑𝚃𝚃, and Kit Kat, and I know the 𝚑𝚃𝚃 doesn't really fit the color code, but you know. And then I threw in a DoorDash gift card because, you know, quarantine, why not treat yourself out? For safety, I just put some bubble wrap, and then it was ready to go.
You can have that back. I just want that piece of my throw it back one time. Up on me like that, I be out my mind. Yeah, no love, no love, no love in the ball.
Okay, you can open it. Alright, okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Are they shoes?
You have to open it!
They feel like shoes.
What are they?
They're definitely shoes. Are these Naruto shoes?
Yeah!
Oh, these are like Itachi ones.
They're Itachi ones.
Itachi.
They're Itachi ones.
Okay, I can try.
You know,
Wait,
they
did you
don't
pay
fit
this
you.
or you bought it like